Nouns and its classification, explained and narrated by Krishna Das.
Today we are going to do the most important parts of speech of English, that is nouns. All of you know very well what are nouns. Simply, noun is the name of persons, animals, place or things, and it also names the feelings. So let's start and we will do nouns in details. From primary level to secondary level, nouns are taught in every schools. Children love nouns because it's easy to understand. So let's start nouns in a detailed way. This video can be useful for all those who want to understand nouns in detail. A noun is a word for a person, place or thing. Everything we can see or talk about is represented by a word that names it. That naming words is called a noun. Often a noun will be the name for something we can touch. Example, lion, cake, computer. But sometimes a noun will be the name for something we cannot touch. Example, bravery, mile, joy. Everything is represented by a word that lets us talk about it. This includes people, example man, scientist. Animals, example dog, lizard. Places, example town, street. Objects, example vase, pencil. Substances, example copper, glass. Qualities, example heroism, sorrow, action. Action, example swimming, dancing. And measures, example inch, ounce. So these are nouns. Now let's see another easy examples for nouns. For people, we can see the name like soldier, Alan, cousin, lawyer. The names of animals like aardvark, rat, shark, Mickey. Places like house, London, factory, shelter. Name of things too, like cables, London Bridge, sizzle, nitrogen, month, inch, cooking, and name of ideas too, like confusion, kindness, fate, theory of relativity, joy, etc. The different types of nouns. We are going to see here the classification. A noun can usually be further categorized depending on its meaning. Example, is it something tangible? Or its structure. Example, is it made up of more than one word? It is not unusual for a noun to fit into several noun categories. For example, the common noun mother-in-law is a gender-specific noun. It's always a female. A concrete noun, it's something you can perceive. A countable noun, it's something you can count. And a compound noun, it's made up of more than one word. So all these classification we will see in detail now. First of all, let's see what are common nouns and proper nouns and the relation between them. A noun can be categorized as either a common noun or a proper noun. Let's see what is a common noun. A common noun is the word used for a class of person, place or thing. Example, person, city, dog. Proper noun. A proper noun is the name given of a person, place or thing that is its own name. Example, Michael, New York, rover. Note, a proper noun always starts with a capital letter. The difference between common noun and proper noun become clear when they are listed side by side. You can see both the column here given with one side common noun with another side proper noun. Like boy is a common noun, but David is a proper noun. Likewise, sailor is a common noun, whereas Adam is a proper noun. In this way, you can see both the list and understand it well, which names will go under common noun and which name will go under proper noun. Let's see how to spot a common noun and a proper noun. A common noun answers the question, what is it? Whereas a proper noun answers the question, what's its name? Suppose if the question, what is it? Answer, it is a bridge. The word bridge here is a common noun. If the question is asked, what is its name? Answer is, it is London Bridge. Here, London Bridge is a proper noun. In this way, we can spot the difference. We have to look to another difference also between common noun and proper noun. Do not use a capital letter for a common noun, that is the word for something, unless it starts a sentence. For example, city, cat, ocean, uncle, tower. We have to keep these points always in mind. Do use a capital letter for a proper noun, that is the specific name of something. For example, New York, Lucky, Pacific Ocean, Uncle George, Sears Tower. So in this way also we can see the difference between proper noun and common noun by using capital letter. I hope you have clarified between what is a common noun and proper noun. Now let's go to another type, that is abstract noun. An abstract noun is a noun that refers to an intangible concept such as an emotion, a feeling, a quality or an idea. In other words, an abstract noun does not refer to a physical object. It is sometimes helpful to think of an abstract noun as a word that names something that you cannot see, hear, touch, smell or taste. That is something you cannot perceive with one of your five senses. For example, consideration, parenthood, belief, anger. They are all abstract noun. We cannot see or touch, but a feeling. In this picture clip, you can see what an abstract noun is. An abstract noun is something you cannot touch, hear, smell, see or taste. For example, bravery, health, freedom. These are all abstract nouns. More examples of abstract noun can be understood with this following example. Here are some more examples of abstract nouns that are categorized under conceptual headings. Feelings, examples, anxiety, fear, pleasure, stress, sympathy. States, being, freedom, misery, chaos, luxury. Emotions, anger, hate, joy, grief, sorrow. Qualities, courage, patience, determination, generosity, honesty. Concepts: charity, deceit, opportunity, comfort, democracy. Moments: birthday, childhood, marriage, career, death. So, under these conceptual headings, we can see the examples of abstract noun, which will clarify you in a better way. Sometimes it becomes very difficult to understand how to name the feelings, but these examples clarify you for that also. Now we are going to discuss about abstract noun and its contrast with concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are the material nouns actually. Abstract nouns contrast with concrete noun, which denotes tangible things, that is, things that can be perceived with one of the five senses. Here is a table with some abstract and concrete nouns. So focus on this, please. Abstract noun, luxury. Concrete noun, silk. Abstract noun, success. Concrete noun, money. Abstract noun, energy. Concrete noun, gas. Abstract noun, friendship. Concrete noun, friend. Abstract noun, luck. Concrete noun, horseshoe. Abstract noun, love, and concrete noun, kiss. In this way, I hope you have understood abstract noun contrast with concrete noun. Concrete noun, which can be also considered as material noun, are things you can see or touch. For example, tree, hammer, cloud. Now let's see what are collective nouns. A collective noun is the word used to represent a group of people, animal, or thing. In the infographic below, the collective nouns are shown in yellow. A gang of thieves, gang. A murder of crows, murder. And a fleet of ships. Here gang, murder, and fleet are collective nouns. Here are examples of collective noun. Here are some examples of collective nouns. For example, flock, crowd, committee, choir, group, team. More collective noun examples have been given. You have to just pay attention. Collective noun used for people are some examples here. A band of musicians, a board of directors, a choir of singers, a class of students, a crowd of people, a gang of thieves, a pack of thieves, a panel of experts, etc. Here are examples of collective nouns used for things. A bouquet of flowers, a bunch of flowers, a fleet of ships, a forest of trees, a galaxy of stars, a pack of cards, a pack of lies, a pair of shoes, a range of mountain, etc. Versatile collective nouns. Some collective nouns are quite versatile, like a pack of thieves, a pack of wolves, a pack of cards, etc. They are versatile because they may use in many places. They have multiple use and they are called versatile collective nouns. Here is a list of collective nouns for people, animals, and things. Let's see the examples. For people, a band of men, a cast of actors, a stack of librarians, a sentence of judges, a galaxy of beauties, etc. For animals, a colony of gulls, a brood of hens, a flight of birds, a flock of turkeys, a group of guinea pigs, etc. For things, a batch of cakes, a bottle of milk, a ball of rice, a box of cereal, a can of soda, etc. It is not the least, but there are a huge list of collective nouns you can refer in your grammar book or reference book. So here we have seen that how noun is a very important part of speech, and we have done it in a detailed way. Let's see what are compound nouns. A compound noun is a noun made from at least two words. There are three forms for compound nouns. First, with spaces. Secondly, without spaces. And thirdly, with hyphens. You can see here the example. Sea plus food, it became seafood. Here the three example with spaces, example without spaces, and examples with hyphens are given here. Ice cream, swimming pool, bus, stop, examples with spaces, without spaces, classmate, greenhouse, grasshopper, and with hyphens, mother-in-law, dry cleaning, etc. For your convenience and easy understanding, you can go through these examples of compound nouns with spaces. Swimming pool, grey matter, fish tank. They are the examples of compound noun spaces. With no spaces, the examples are shotgun, housework, eyelid. And with hyphens, the examples are babysitter, laughing gas, daughter-in-law. So you have seen the examples. With the help of these compound nouns, one can play a quiz or a game or an educational game also. It's very interesting how to combine two different words to form compound words. I hope it is very interesting, and I hope you have understood the video well. So you have seen noun is very important parts of speech without which no other parts of speech can be clearly understood. Nouns has a great importance in a sentence. Nouns are important because they are key to a sentence's meaning. David went for a swim versus went for a swim. James can sing versus can sing. We shall play catch versus we shall play. Without nouns, the sentences do not make much sense. So we can see grammatically what is the importance of nouns in grammar. Noun is the first thing which a child generally starts in the lower classes, and then he starts studying it in detail. Hello, this is KD. I hope you like the video. So keep on watching the video. All the best and good luck.